Students, now I am before you with a very interesting chapter. And what is that? That is reported speech. Okay. Now this reported speech is not only very important for the students of Odisha board, the students of Council of Higher Secondary Education Odisha, but also it is very important for the students of other boards, CBSE, ICSE, and wherever English is being taught. And it is equally important for the students of class or standard 6 to the degree classes. And therefore, before going to the details, first of all, let me tell you the fundamental things related to reported speech. Okay, because the name of my lecture is the fundamentals of English grammar, and as I have told you, it can be easily understood by the students of lower classes, and so also it will be very useful to the students those who are pursuing higher studies. Okay, now first of all come to the title reported speech. Now this reported speech has also different other names. In some books you find direct narration and indirect narration. In some books you find direct and reported speech, and in some books you find simply reported speech, and in some other books too this is given another name still, that is transformation of a sentence. Now the same wine in different bottles. Okay, now what do we mean by reported speech, or what do we mean by direct and indirect speech? That is, first of all I must tell you that we make use of 4 different kinds of sentences. Number 1, we have the declarative sentence or assertive sentence, or otherwise they are known as positive and negative sentences. Similarly, we have questions or interrogative sentences, we have the imperative sentences, and so also we have the exclamatory sentences. We have 3 different modes: indicative, imperative, and subjunctive modes. And similarly, while changing a speech either from direct or to indirect, or from indirect to direct, we have to follow certain rules, and rules are very important in discussing grammar, because those who are reading prose pieces, poem pieces, stories, biographical sketches, these chapters are only important for a particular year, for a particular class. And when the same student switches over to the next higher class, the importance of their chapter is no more for their student, but these grammatical items are very important. Okay, now first of all, what is reported speech? We may report the speech of a person, we may narrate the statement of a person, what a person speaks, either quoting, using the exact words as told by the original speaker, or sometimes we can also use our own interpretation, use our own words to represent, to report the same thing, the same idea. Now when we are using the exact words of the original speaker, that is called direct speech. But when we are interpreting it using our own words in place of the words used by the original speaker, that becomes reported speech or indirect speech. Now first of all, we have to learn several things. Before attempting reported speech, we have to keep in mind several important factors that govern our changing the direct to indirect or from indirect to direct narration. Now what are they? First of all, in most cases we require 3 persons, although sometimes we can manage with 2 persons, but most often we need 3 persons for any type of direct and indirect narration. What are they? The number 1, person speaking, number 2, person spoken to, and number 3, person spoken of. That means, suppose I am the person speaking, I am speaking about somebody else before you. I am speaking about not my own affairs. I am talking about the affairs of what another person said, a third person said to the second person. First person speaking to the second person and speaking about the third person, 3 persons required. And sometimes also the person speaking tells about his own matters, about his own affairs to the second person. In such cases, we can manage with only 2 persons. Now, and after this, I will tell you 2 examples about all these things. Now, first of all, you see, we have the direct speech and we have the indirect speech. Now, first of all, as I have told you, we have 4 different types of sentences, statements, questions, imperatives, and exclamatory sentences. And all these 4 different forms of sentences follow different rules. And we cannot use the same rule for the other forms. How? First of all, we have to change the reporting verb. What is that? Reporting verb. The verb which helps to report. The verb which helps to report a statement, a question, an imperative, or an exclamatory sentence to another, that is called a reporting verb. And if the reporting verb is in the past tense, what happens? The verb within the inverted commas, the verb within the inverted commas, that is the direct verb, changes from present to corresponding past tense form, from future to the future in the past form, from simple past it changes to past perfect, and from past continuous it changes to past perfect continuous. Now, similarly, suppose the reporting verb is in the past tense, but the speech reported which is within the inverted commas tells us about some truths, some experiments, some maxims, etc., universally accepted things, then the verb within the inverted commas, which is usually in the present simple, does not change at all. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, but the verb within inverted commas is in the past tense, present tense, or future, and whatever tense may be, then there will be no change. Reporting verb past tense, the verb within inverted commas is telling us about some truths, some habits of the present time, or some universal truths, universally accepted things, then that verb will not be changed. We will find it out when we go to that detail. Now again, if the reporting verb is in the present tense or in the future tense, the tense of the verb within inverted commas remains unchanged. 3 things please remember. Number 1, reporting verb past tense, the verb within inverted commas changes from present to corresponding past tense, from future to future in the past form, from past simple to past perfect, from past continuous to past perfect continuous. Second thing, reporting verb is in past tense, but the reported part, the verb within inverted commas, tells us about some truths, some universally accepted facts, etc., etc., then the verb within inverted commas will not change. Third, if the reporting verb is in the present tense or in future tense, similarly the verb within inverted commas does not change. Okay. Now after changing the reporting verb, suppose the reporting verb is in the form just like said, according to the sense implied, we have to change said to told, informed, intimated, apprised, communicated, retorted, remarked, observed, stated, etc. etc. Now these are the different verbs which are going to replace the verb said, and we have to keep in mind what sense is implied by that statement which is within inverted commas. Now after changing the reporting verb, next comes omitting the inverted commas, and when we are omitting, we are deleting the inverted commas, we have to replace the inverted commas by the conjunction that. No inverted commas when we are making it indirect speech, but instead of using inverted commas, we have to use conjunction that. And after changing the reporting verb, after omitting the inverted commas, what to be done next? Next is we have to bring about some changes in pronouns, some change in pronoun. And as regards to rules, the first person and second person personal pronouns, first person and second person personal pronouns change to third person personal pronouns. That means I, we, you, they are the first person and second person personal pronouns. They usually change to third person personal pronoun, that is he, she, they, etc. Now next is we have to change the adjective, adverb, etc. etc. How to change them? We have the demonstrative adjective, we have the possessive adjective, we have the reflective adjective, and these adjectives and the demonstrative pronoun, they are changed. From farness they become, from nearness they become farness. My becomes a his, your becomes a his or their, this becomes that, this becomes those, etc. etc. Myself, himself or herself, just like this. Similarly, the adverbs time, manner, origin, etc. also change. Now suppose in the direct speech we have the adverb time now, now becomes then, today becomes that day, tomorrow becomes the next day or the following day. Similarly, for example, we have the adverb place here, here becomes there in indirect speech, hither becomes thither, thus becomes so, hence becomes thence, day before yesterday becomes before 2 days, day after tomorrow becomes after 2 days or in 2 days time. Just like this, we have to bring about several changes as regards to personal pronoun, as regards to reporting verb, as regards to tense and adjective and adverbs, so that after making a complete change of different parts of speech, we can be sure that our transformation, our changing the direct into indirect speech is a correct one. Now let us have an example to see the application of different rules, application of different rules. Now how to apply different rules, and while giving an example I will tell you about the 3 different portions, about the reporting verb, about the change of a tense, change of a person, change of a possessive adjective, adverb, etc. etc. Okay. Now for example, I am giving the example of a statement. Okay. Now we can complete all the different types of sentences in a single class. At least I will take minimum 5 classes to complete this reported speech is very important, very difficult one. Okay, for example, suppose I write Ramo said I have killed Ravan, the kidnapper of my wife. Okay, Ramo said, I have killed Ravan, the kidnapper of my wife. Okay, now you see how interesting it becomes to change the speech. Now here, what is this? It is a statement. It is a statement. It is a declarative sentence. Ramo declares what? That he has killed Ravan, who had kidnapped, who had taken away illegally, unlawfully his wife. Okay. Now, first of all, you see, I have told you we need 3 persons. We need how many? We need 3 persons. For example, person speaking. Who is the person speaking? And who is the person spoken to? And who is the person spoken of? Now, I am speaking. It is not Ramo speaking here. I am speaking what Ramo spoke to me. What Ramo had told to me. What Ramo had told to me earlier, now I am telling you to you. That means the speech of Ramo, which is within inverted commas, from I to wife, this is originally spoken by Ramo. And what Ramo told to me about Ravan and his wife and the case of kidnapping, etc., now I am telling you. That means I am reporting, you are being reported, I am telling, and you are being told. About whom? About what Ramo said. And here Ramo is third person. I am first person and you are listening, you are the second person. 3 persons. In this case, we required 3 persons. Now come to this is said. And this is said is the reporting verb. Said is the reporting verb. Why? Because this verb said helps me to report what Ramo said. This verb said helps me to report what Ramo said, that is, I have killed Ravan, the kidnapper of my wife. And that is why it is called the reporting verb. Now, according to the rules of reported speech, what we done, I have already told you, but we have to change the reporting verb, and here it is said, and I have told you said can be changed to informed, intimated, communicated, apprised, retorted, stated, remarked, observed, etc. Now, suppose I write Ramo informed or stated. Ramo informed, told, stated. Now the work of this reporting verb is finished, and instead of writing said, I have written either informed or stated. It is in past tense, and here it is also in past tense. Now after that, the second rule, we have to omit the comma, the inverted comma, and instead of using the inverted commas, we have to use the conjunction that. In case of statements, we use the conjunction that. Now the work of this is over. Okay. Now the third thing, here we have a personal pronoun. I have told you the personal pronouns first person and second person personal pronouns usually change to third person when the person speaking and person spoken of are not the same. And here person speaking is one, person spoken of is another. Now here this I will be changed to third person. I is first person singular number and it will be changed to third person singular number. Why? Because this I refers to Ramo. Ramo said, not I, and this I refers back to Ramo. And therefore, as Ramo is masculine gender, third person singular number, therefore I becomes he here. If Sita had told this, then this I would have become a she. Now, first person personal pronoun says to third person. Now come to this part. This is over. Have killed present perfect, but here the repeating verb is in past tense. That means, as per the rules, the present tense changes to corresponding past tense or the related past tense. Present tense changes to the corresponding, the related past tense forms. That means present perfect will change to past perfect. Now what will the verb form? Now that he have becomes had killed. Present perfect became past perfect. Okay, had killed. Why? Because by the time Ramo told me, before that time he had already killed Ravana. This is the simple past action and this is the past perfect action. This action preceded this past action. That is why it is past perfect. Now killed whom comes here Ravana. This is a noun and nouns do not change. Okay, killed Ravana is a noun, proper noun, and there will be no change of any nouns. Okay, Ramo informed stated that he had killed Ravana. Give the comma. The kidnapper, again it is a noun phrase, it will not be changed. The kidnapper of, and here you see my wife. My wife does not mean the speaker's wife who is reporting, and this my refers to this Ramos. Okay, therefore my refers to Ramos and Ramo is third person singular number, and therefore this first person possessive case will change to third person possessive case, that is his wife. Okay, and finally we will have to give a full stop. Answer is Ramo informed, Ramo stated, Ramo apprised, Ramo told that he had killed Ravana, the kidnapper of his wife. Am I clear to you? Now let me give you another example so that the first part of this discussion will be a bit clear to you. Another example. Example 2. I said I am reading a novel now. I said I am reading a novel now. You see, this is a bit different from the first example. How? Now we are going to make it indirect because it is in direct speech, and when you find inverted commas enclosing some sentences, that is called direct speech. Now here we have to make it indirect. I said I. Here I have managed with two persons. I am speaking about myself. In the first example I told about Ramo. But here in this example, I am talking about my own affair, myself. Therefore, here, just like Ramo did not change, here this I will remain unchanged I. And come to this is said past simple, and here the reporting verb is past simple, and this past simple will determine, it will govern the tense of the verb within inverted commas. Now here we can also change this is said. I have told you said will become informed, intimated, apprised, communicated, etc. etc. I can write here I told, or I remarked, or informed. Then we have to use the conjunction that, and after using the conjunction that, this comma and these inverted commas will be omitted. That I, and here this I is a first person singular number, but this first person singular number I will remain unchanged because this I also refers back to this I. This I and this I both are referring to the same person. Therefore, this I first person singular number will not be changed to third person or second person. That I, and here am reading, present progressive, present continuous. As per the rules, present continuous will change to past continuous because the reporting verb said is in the past tense. Therefore, that I was reading, am reading became was reading, and after that a novel is a noun phrase and it will not be changed. A novel will be rewritten. I told, remarked, informed that I was reading a novel. Now come to the last word, this noun. This now is the adverb time. In the first example, I did not give you any adverb, only I had given pronouns and adjectives, and here I have given an adverb. Now means when I told at that time, and here that time is over, therefore this now will become then means at that time. Novel, then now becomes then. Okay, full stop. Now come to another example before closing this discussion. Now whatever I told you about the different rules, let me tell you something more here. Example 3. Suppose I write the hermit said a man is mortal. Man is mortal. Okay? The hermit said man is mortal. Now here said is in the past tense and man is mortal is a truth. There is no denying about this. We can never say that man is immortal. Okay? Now as it is a truth, therefore how to change it into indirect? Now the indirect will be the hermit observed, observed, observed or remarked, then that man is mortal. And here this is cannot be changed because it is a truth, and all the truths all the maxims, all the definitions are represented with the help of a present simple verb. Now, if we change it that man was mortal, that means in the past men were mortal, now they are immortal, or in the past they were immortal, now they are mortal. Just like this, contradiction will be there. Truths are always truths, whether we accept it or not. Okay. Now, suppose here instead of hermit said, suppose it would have been the hermit says, or will say. Suppose the hermit says, the hermit will say man is mortal. Even in this case, the hermit remarks or observes, just like this. And here present simple or present tense any form, here future tense any form, and because the reporting verbs are in present tense or in future tense, we cannot change the verb within here whether it is telling us a truth or any other thing. Okay. Now this was for today's class. In the next class I will discuss with you how to change the questions into indirect form, and the next class, following yesterday's class, we will discuss about the imperative, in the fourth class about the exclamatory, and in the last class we will have a combined discussion reviewing of different roles through examples. Thank you all.